and I was explaining because it was his post that I was commenting on, and we were having a conversation about this, and I had brought up the fact that the reason that he was able to do what he did was because Germany was in a depression after everything that happened in World War One.
Mm-hmm.
They were a big part of what happened, and so they had to pay, just like a lot of other like Ottoman parts of the empire, whatever, as well as the Germans.
Yep.
They had to pay reparations in a sense for all the damage and pain and whatever that they had caused.
Pain and suffering after because of the war. Yeah.
Which happens in most wars.
Yeah, you lose, you pay.
Exactly. So it decimated their economy.
Right.
I really do mean like decimated their economy. And so what did Hitler do? He went from being a relatively small political figure to gaining enough popularity, and by saying, by blaming all his problems on all of these people and these things, that he took a little more power and a little more power and a little more power until he had enough power to change the laws and make himself supreme leader. From there, he screamed, and you've heard like when he does his speeches, he's a very charismatic guy. And then you tell people that the problem is that, well, the Jewish people did this, and the Romanis did this, and blah, 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 and the Jewish people have been the scapegoat for thousands of years. And he was very charismatic and moving, and people believed it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Jewish people aren't hurting the way that we are. Jewish people, it's part of their, not their faith, but it's part of their culture in a sense, to be frugal. Yeah. Because you don't know when you're going to have to up and leave again.
Yeah. Right.
That's legit, like that's facts. That's where it comes from, is generational trauma of having to uproot your life over and over and over again. It's not because they're controlling everything. They're not bad people. They just understand the concept of not spending a lot of money on everything. So he then went, well, look at these people. They're not hurting. We are. They're the bad guy. And then all of a sudden, people left, right, and center were like, all right. And if you're complicit, you don't have to think about what's happening in the camps. Most of them said that when they were asked, well, why didn't you do anything? Well, we didn't know what was happening. We thought they were just being, taken somewhere else. Mm-hmm. We thought they were just being moved. We didn't know what was happening. Most of them actually didn't know. Honestly, they mostly didn't. But it's something as simple as if you are complicit in that little bit, you can be complicit in the whole thing.
Right.
But somehow, I'm the crazy one. I'm crazy?
You can set up the other camera?
Well, give him the fucking camera then.
Welcome to Actual Factual, baby. It's your favorite bad guy here with the Colonizer and the best damn bartender and lumber worker now.
Yeah, working lumber.
So yeah, big change in life. So, I mean, how does it feel to be working with wood?
Why do you gotta make it sound like I'm gay? I mean, like I've worked in the lumber yard before. It's definitely hard work. It sucks because I wake up at like 3:45 in the morning every day, and
you used to go to bed at that time.
I know, dude. That shit's nuts.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, and then I'm just outside all day long. I'm outside, work outside for 10 hours. Excuse me, goddamn.
Indigestion.
It just makes me want to fucking throw up thinking about it.
So what else is new?
Well, where are we right now?
Well, your empty apartment.
Yeah, well.
Very minimalistic.
Yeah.
Very feng shui.
Yeah, dude. We're getting rid. Did you notice that the dresser is empty?
Yeah. Well, it's half. Well, it doesn't have. It's not by choice that half of it's empty.
No, the whole thing's empty. I got a new dresser.
Oh, nice. So can we chuck that one off the balcony then?
Yes.
Dude, that'd be really epic. I really want to do that.
You really should.
Why not? We'll clean it up.
So did you hear about in New York when like all the last big storm they had and they like were letting people stay out in the streets and stuff? And Mandami was saying, or how to say his fucking name, was saying that.
Are you talking about Gandhi?
No, the dipshit mayor of New York.
Yeah.
Oh.
He let them stay on the streets while it was freezing out because it was citing personal liberties and freedom. Has now decided that he's going to force people into homeless shelters after letting a bunch of people freeze to death. Make that make sense. Like, oh, it was fine before. You said, oh, yeah, if some people have to die, it's fine.
If they die, they die.
I don't think that worked out very well for him.
No?
He went, I mean...
He forced them to go in the homeless shelters?
Yeah, I mean, most cities do. Or are supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, get the fuck off the street. Have some class.
It's not even that.
And as soon as summer hits, get back on the streets. Have some class.
During the summer, I get it. You know, I mean,
Oh.
I don't think it's right necessarily that people are like encampments and whatnot, but that's on them. That's their choice.
Dude, it's a sub-community.
In the winter, I do personally believe that you should be forced into a shelter if you're not, for your own safety. I don't care if it's against your freedoms or whatever. You live on the streets. At that point, you can't really. Beggars can't be choosers.
But they are beggars.
Yeah.
Some of them. Some just choose to live on the streets.
Which is super crazy.
Yeah, especially in New York.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of these are just people on hard times and whatever else. But some of them are just like drug addicts. Some of them are.
Some people are just like, I want to be here.
Can't afford. That's the crazy part. A lot of people there just can't afford to live there.
And so move.
But how do you move with no money?
You
and
save.
Anyway, in New York,
Okay.
most people don't own a car. So you can take a bus, maybe. Like get a bus ticket, take it somewhere else. But then where do you live?
Yeah.
How do you get a job and a place to live and whatever? And now you're back on the street again.
Yeah.
But you're in a new city.
Mm.
Fun, like.
I would hate to drive in New York.
Oh yeah, not a chance.
Dude, you spend all day just stuck in traffic. You're just mad as hell.
It's just bumper to bumper. You're like land bumper guy, like beep beep. Don't like.
Probably get fucking place faster
Dude.
taking the train.
You
Well-
walk between the cars, like.
Well, if there wasn't so many damn taxis and Ubers.
You're not wrong.
Dude, get a car and do it yourself, damn it. Get stuck in traffic.
Did you know that Hawaii has a whole crap load of homeless people?
Mm.
And I think sometimes they have to fly the homeless back to the States. Yeah, because they become rampant. They get stuck out there. They can't leave.
Yeah.
They're stuck on an island, all homeless and shit.
stuck on. They just drop them off in Los Angeles.
So
and says,
they'll
here you go, you're free.
So they'll fucking gather a bunch of homeless people that want to go home and send them on a plane, go back to the States.
Here's San Diego. Why? Slam the door behind you.
Now jump!
Right, they don't go.
Throwing suitcases like. It's a race. Whoever gets there doesn't have to drown.
You're free.
We're not landing. You gotta jump.
Turn the homeless into paratroopers.
Yuck.
It's raining.
That's gross.
We'll shoot the first shark. But you're on the ground after the second. Oh, that's fucked up.
It's raining bums.
See, that's where they come from, honey. The sky. God sends them to us.
You're just in the backyard and you see them jumping out. What's that, Daddy?
Where do homeless people come from?
God.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Just fucking people with like a gun just shooting the parachutes and shit. Just making them drop.
Here's some guns and here's a bag of drugs. Here's a gun. Have fun. Now get the fuck out of the plane.
Could you imagine how fucking terrifying that'd be if you just walked up to a homeless person in Madison and you just handed them a gun and a bag of drugs and said, "Now go."
They're definitely running rampant.
Dude.
Maybe the new king of the homeless.
No.
New king of the homeless.
Wait, you know what? Think about it. They have a permanent home then. Jail. That's one way to get them off the
people
street.
actually.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, some people actually do that. They'll intentionally get arrested because they just want a warm place to sleep.
Yeah. It's a sad thing though. I'm not gonna lie.
And think about it. If you're already homeless and you have no income, what are they gonna do? They're gonna bring you in. You're gonna sit there for a night, 2 nights. If it's a weekend, especially a couple of nights.
Right.
And then they're gonna let you back out, and you're gonna go to your court appearance or whatever.
Mm.
And then they're gonna fine you. And then what are you gonna do?
Not
Not
bad.
pay it.
Mhm.
Where's your money? You ain't got no money.
Right.
Nothing.
Big old waste.
Right. It's just a waste on tax of tax money at
Yeah.
that point.
Yep.
And I think we would probably that wouldn't happen as much if we had more shelters, like actual shelters, not like some makeshift bullshit like down the street. honest to God, like, ways to help people. But it isn't just, here's some methadone and a bed for the night. All right, get out.
That
Like,
sounds lit.
but in some cities, that's really what it is. You know, you go to a shelter and you're trying to like get off drugs, or you're trying to just find something better. And their understanding of, oh well, we're gonna help you is, oh, we'll give you some methadone. Well, at least you won't feel the withdrawals. All right, cool. But when that runs out, they have nowhere to go. What do you?
Dude, I
helping.
could just imagine like the homeless shelters just being like super hostile.
All
Like,
the time.
like you're not friends with this homeless guy, and this homeless guy is in your house.
Oh no, we're gonna go back to the 2000s with fucking bum fights.
Yo, dude, that shit was lit.
Videotape it, you know.
Yeah, one of them had like a gold grocery cart. Shit was fucking awesome.
Throw like chicken leg in there.
He like lived underneath the bridge. He did like MTV Cribs, but for bums.
Have you ever seen the actual bum fights stuff from back then?
Yeah, see, that shit is
The
super
parody,
messed up.
the parody they did on American Dad with bum fights was wonderful. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Francine starts doing like real estate stuff, and then they realize there's this empty house they can use, and Haley wants to use it as like a for homeless shelter, and then Steve wants to use it as like a Girls Gone Wild. Like it's the 2000s.
Yeah.
And when he gets there and he finds out they're all there, whatever else, and they leave, he's trying to make money to buy a game system. That's why he's gonna do the Girls Gone Wild thing. He's gonna sell it to everybody, whatever.
Yeah.
He gets there, finds out he can't, all the girls leave, and he goes, wait a minute, I have an idea, and then decides he's gonna start having the bums fight each other. And then Stan gets it in his mind, he's like, I know what I'm gonna do, and he starts joining the bum fight stuff.
Dance,
He
monkey,
starts
dance.
fighting bums.
Yeah. Because he's trying to, I can't remember what exactly the reason was behind it, but he's trying to basically get his wife to stop like her job because he's worried that she's gonna like emasculate him because she makes too much money or something stupid like that. But it's such a great episode. It's like season 1, I think.
Damn.
Man, they came off
Yeah,
hard hitters.
How many TV shows back in the day would like parody the hell out of everything?
Yeah.
And nowadays you never see that anymore.
No,
So
because
disappointing.
I'm offended.
Once again, American Dad. Do you know how many songs like modern how many songs they've done parodies of like Steve singing?
Yeah.
How many R. Kelly songs Steve has done, by the way?
Really?
You know the In the Closet one where like he I can't think of what it was called. It was on like Tubi or something. It's like a 10-part long series.
Uh-huh.
He did an entire episode where Steve he gets like caught in the girls' or like no he's getting bullied and he runs and he ends up running into the girls' locker room and he gets caught in the locker. He's like, wait, it's not like that. And the whole episode goes down and it's like he's singing while he's like something happens, and then something else happens, and then like the principal's involved and there's this other thing, and then his best friend's mom is involved, and it's just this whole thing.
He's just singing the whole time.
Remember that episode of South Park where R. Kelly went in Butter's closet and he wouldn't leave?
Or the Tom Cruise one too, when he fucking Scientology.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
These are good shows.
TV back in the day was so much better than it is now.
It
So
was.
much better.
It was.
Censorship, guys. That's what it is.
You're right. It's like you said. It's too many people who are offended by things, and so TV companies are too unsure.
Right.
Why movies are all existing IP. They
Well,
don't want
yeah,
to take
I
a
mean,
chance. The same thing.
Yeah, I mean, we did talk about that before, like, just because of the fact that basically our country forgot how to laugh at itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, no, speaking, fuck. Yeah, speaking of fucking, crazy people,
A lot of
we
those.
weren't. Dude, so there was this guy from Chicago just like a couple weeks ago. He ended up at one of the hotels in the Dalles, right?
One of the ones that you work for?
Yeah, one of the ones that I work for. And I get there, and I mean, right outside, there's like a pickup truck, cops, and I'm like, oh man, come on, guys, like. I always think of the worst, so I'm like, fuck, they know I work today, type deal. And I'm like, so I pull in, and I'm like, all right, just act natural. You're going to work. And I go in.
While doing nothing wrong.
Dude,
Like,
they'd be like
only
that.
you, man.
They'd be like, yeah. So, and I walked past, they didn't even bat an eye at me. I'm like, okay, maybe they don't recognize me. Like, I don't know, just, I'm thinking stupid. So I go in and I'm asking him, I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then there's like some old guy, like 60s, 70s. Fuck, I don't even know if he even has a license. He's so old. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? And they're like, well, that guy stayed here the night before or whatever. Well, it turns out there was a silver alert on him.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah, you don't smell that? I'm like, smell what? She's like, dude, the guy pissed everywhere. Pissed everywhere. I'm like, no, I don't have a sensitive nose. But, and then he got in his car and they were babysitting him until somebody would come get him or whatever. So anyways, but it's nuts. This guy has dementia and somehow somebody wasn't paying attention and he walked full on out the house and took one of the cars. Here's the crazy part. He drove backwards here. He drove on the wrong side of the road all the way here. And I was like, well, that's nuts, right? That's nuts. But I'm like, there wasn't a single fucking cop patrolling the route at all? 3 hours of 180 miles was just not supervised remotely to catch this. Second off, hundreds of cars.
And no one called it in?
Right. You're like, you know what? He's probably fucked up.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Let's let him go.
He's probably doing like 20 miles an hour on the shoulder.
He's not hurting nobody.
Dude, I thought it was the wildest thing, but it was like, I'm like, you know what? At least I don't have to, like, I didn't have to. I'm so glad I wasn't in housekeeping. Like, I'm not cleaning up piss or shit in the room. Straight up, dude. No, somebody put that guy in a home. That's nuts. But it's like, dude, the guy probably doesn't even... Because when he got out of the car, it was just like, dude, they had to help walk him. I'm like,
You
dude.
probably get a bunch of fucked up people there.
Yeah, well, not like that, but...
Why not?
Dude, I don't want to... Hey, listen, I'm cool if they're cool, but you start pissing and shitting in the room, it's over, dude. Get out. Out.
We don't
You go
get
outside now.
It's outside.
Yeah, you go potty like a dog.
Like we get some dickheads, you know. We get some like real assholes, but never like that. I mean, I take it back. We did have one lady who like she came in. This lady was wild. She had no shoes. She had plastic bags taped around her feet. Not like around her feet, but like taped to her legs, starting up like a high calf.
Yeah.
Both feet.
Taped to her calves?
Like the plastic bags were taped to her legs.
Like
No
shoes.
shoes. No shoes. Had
No shoe for you.
vinyl gloves.
I want to be known when I walk in, just all ruffling around and shit.
Vinyl
Crinkle,
gloves,
crinkle,
just
crinkle.
like rat's nest fucking hair.
Oh no.
She didn't look like unclean. She just had very messy hair. But like vinyl
No,
gloves.
dude, that bitch was unclean. She has
Garbage
plastic
bag
bags on
full
her
of her
legs.
belongings, all of her stuff. And she comes up to, she comes and tells us that, by the way, this woman probably in the 3 days that she stayed with us, because we couldn't kick her out because she's not doing anything wrong, she's just crazy.
Right.
In the 3 days, give or take, that she was staying with us, I probably had to listen to her just go on and on for 5 hours?
Yeah.
4 hours? 5 hours?
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot. And I would always find like a reason to kind of like get rid of her, eventually, but...
Yeah.
This lady tries to tell me that apparently her house just burnt down and that she is on the run from her FBI husband who is looking for her because she exposed him having an affair with somebody.
Dude, that's a nutbag.
And I looked at this woman and I was as
Did you
nice as
lay
I
into her?
possibly could.
Dude.
I was as nice as I possibly could because I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with this lady. Like, I'm like, okay, well, we're not gonna tell anyone you're here. So like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
Like,
I'd be like, oh fuck.
I was
You want me
so
to
nice
put
to
like
this lady.
aluminum foil on the windows for you or something?
Like,
It should have been like this. It should have been like, we got her.
Dude. Oh,
numerous days of this shit.
She pulls out a gun immediately.
If you are actually on the run from somebody, you wouldn't be staying somewhere for 3 days, first of all.
Right.
Second of all, what?
What?
Turns out she's not even married type deal.
I've heard some... And she didn't have a ring on either hand as far as I remember. So, maybe she took it off? Maybe she thought it was like a cracker or something? I don't fucking know. This lady was just...
It sounded like a cracker.
No, a tracker.
Oh.
I was like, this lady was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I was trying my best to be nice to this lady, but some of the stuff she said to me was just...
Was she white?
Oh, yes. And not like white, like pasty white. Off the wall shit, this woman. And that was probably the most tame part of what she said to me in those couple of hours.
Yeah.
And she just was just going. And I'm like, lady, can you just please leave me the fuck alone?
Ma'am, you should have matched her crazy, even more crazy.
Don't you got like rocks to find in the carpet or something?
Right, like...
You should have started acting even more crazy than her and fucking just out crazy her.
Like, I was about there, man. Like, there came a point when I kind of looked at this lady and I'm like...
Am I stupid?
I'm just like, you don't say. Huh. And she's giving me all sorts of like weird conspiracy theories and shit too. I was like, ma'am, can you...
Dude, it's those moments where you put 2 fingers on your nose. And you're just like...
And I'd like walk into the kitchen and just be like...
I'm getting stupid.
I can feel like my brain cell. And
she's making me dumb.
I learned more from SpongeBob than this woman.
Makes me wonder if she was mentally ill.
Yeah.
Like off her medication.
It turns out everything she said was true.
Or for all I know, maybe it was.
Dude, she really isn't a nutbag.
I mean, like, the FBI, man, they do some pretty crazy shit. But usually it's more of a CIA
Bureau
thing.
of Investigations.
I'm just saying, like, it's more of a CIA thing than the FBI to be, like, doing some crazy shit. So, like...
Right.
Because I really wish I could find out, like, where this woman is now. Not to talk to her, but just to, like...
Be a fly on the wall.
Right, you're like...
Yeah.
What you doing?
What you do? Bzz. What's up?
Right. Fly away. Like, what the fuck was that?
They still haven't found me.
As a fly, the fly's going, we found her.
When the fuck we found her.
Here's the other thing. She refused to drink anything that wasn't pre-packaged. And
Is
then
it bottled water pre-packaged?
And then when she would buy things that were packaged to drink, she had to make sure she could figure out where it was from. Or where it was probably packaged, because the water here is so terrible. She's from California, she told me.
Oh no, checks out.
She told me that, well, the stuff in the water here, and I'm like, ma'am, there's nothing in the fucking water. It's water!
Right.
Like, it's not, first of all, it's water. Second of all, these bottling places, they filter it.
Yeah. Right.
Like, what do you, it's the same thing that they do in California.
Right.
Or New York. Fucking, and this lady just, like I said, I tried my best to be nice to this woman, but...
Does she have big boobs?
No.
Darn.
Ugly, like, ugly
what
as
a waste.
Ugly as sin?
Ugly as sin. Like,
dude, for that line of thinking, she's definitely got to be god-awful.
Like...
She does not take care of herself, but she cares about where her water comes from.
Apparently she's married. Somebody wanted her.
Dude, who is the dumbass to do that?
I bet you she was pretty in high school.
And then she got into drugs. She became that deflated girl on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember those.
Oh, it was all melted into the couch.
Dude, that was me the first time I ever did a dab. Except it was in the car, dude. I'm like this. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get home. Dude, it was like a 20-minute drive turned into 55 minutes really quick because of that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
I was at my buddy's house, and his dad comes downstairs.
Yeah.
Hanging out, and his son's room was in the basement. We're sitting on his bed, and his dad comes downstairs. I knew his dad pretty well.
Yeah.
His dad was like, he's like an OG smoker. Like, he been at it for a while.
He was at the Summer of Love.
And this man, he goes, you want to take a dab? I'm like 14 probably. Want to take a dab? I'm like, what's a dab? He goes, oh, you're going to find out, son. I'm quoting this man, actually. And I was like, okay. And he goes, well, we're going to get ready, you know. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting there. And all of my buddies are just sitting to the side of me.
They're all just like
and all just like laughing and whatever else. Like, because the first, they've already, they've all smoked with his dad before.
Yeah.
And I've smoked with his dad before, but not like that.
Mm.
That's a different level of smoking.
Dude, it renders me useless, man. Every time. Every time. Don't talk to me. Just feed me and leave me be.
He hands this to me, and I took probably the biggest rip of my life. Like, and I mean, to me, it felt like it. And I think I probably coughed for 5 minutes straight, just dying.
Yeah.
But by the time, and everyone just left me too. They just all went, he'll be fine. You know, and I'm sitting on his bed, like this, just just coughing. Like my arms were literally
sweating.
Like I'm in a t-shirt, like soaked in sweat. Like my arms are hanging down over the edge of his bed, and I'm just leaned over, like.
Just,
am I gonna die?
I couldn't.
Am I gonna die?
Right, like I'm like, I finally stopped coughing, and I sit kind of back up, you know. I'm just like, I'm doing like kind of like I'm rocking back and forth. I'm like I couldn't even figure out where the fuck I was, and I look over, and his dresser started talking to me. I was that high that like I was like hallucinating. Probably
like PCP high.
Yeah, it
like,
wasn't even weed.
Probably not from the pot. It was probably from the coughing and the lack of oxygen and whatnot. But the first thing I remember after like finishing coughing was looking at his dresser, and it started kind of like not like visibly
started
like,
talking shit.
Not like I didn't look like it was talking to me, but like I thought it was talking to me. Like I swore that I heard it talking.
It just like opening the drawers, but like you shouldn't have did that.
And then I probably sat there by myself for I would say 45 minutes or more, just kind of collecting myself.
Dude, you're just out of body high like it's DMT.
I don't think I've ever in my life actually been that high again, and it's probably because I was little me, like I probably hadn't smoked more than a couple bowls in a night.
And this was your uncle?
No, this is my buddy's dad.
Dude, that's fucked.
And
that's fucked up that they all just left you.
They all just went upstairs to go do whatever, and just left my ass behind.
You're just in a dark room by yourself, just high as balls,
like,
talking to the vent in the fucking dresser.
And by all means, like at the time, it was traumatizing.
Yeah, absolutely
traumatizing. But when you look at it, later on, you're just like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. That's probably something as like an uncle or a dad or something, like my buddy's kid, or like my kid's buddy comes over, and I'd just be like, wanna smoke?
You just fucking wreck a kid's entire night.
Yeah,
for entertainment,
right?
Pretty much.
They locked you in the room.
Honestly, I think I've probably done that to friends of mine. Like they're like, oh hey, can you give me so and so milligram of like the gummies or whatever?
Yeah, yep.
Like fucking Kreischer, what's his name? The dude he always does the podcast with. Tom Segura.
Oh yeah.
When he tells a story about his mother, that's always kills me. Or the fact his story, but when she ate too much and she was like just annihilated.
Yeah.
When you give your buddy just a little too much and you're fucking with him.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's awesome.
Hey, and he gives you another 20 milligram gummy. You go, yeah, here, these two are 20, and like each one's like 25. You know,
or no different than like when the fucking when Spencer got me petting the fucking pillow on the couch. Yeah, totally. But to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching us and supporting us, and we got Actual Factual t-shirts, baby. Small, medium, large, extra large, $20. 2X, 3X are $25. We can ship nationwide. We do have a business Cash App, Venmo, and yeah. So, and all the money is just going to continue to keep getting stuck back into it, and we're going to keep growing and all that kind of stuff. We appreciate you guys, and y'all have a good day, good night, love you. Yes.
About fucking time.
That was 2%.